this guy ever going to wake up? He's lucky I even saved him. Would have been way more entertaining to watch those two do whatever they had planned. Looks like I knocked him out pretty good. I could just leave him here. Although I must say I'm pretty curious. I don't recognize him. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Vision's a little blurry, isn't it? You may have gotten hit over the head with something very big and very heavy. Oops. Shut up. I'll be doing the talking. You men, always trying to get the first and last word in. How typical. No, not today. I'll be asking the questions, and you give the answers, got it? First of all, I think we need to make sure that rope is nice and tight. I wouldn't want you getting loose, would I? No. We're going to have to make sure it's nice and tight. Now stay still. Not too tight, is it? I wouldn't want my curious little kitty getting loose, would I? After all, curiosity killed the cat. At least that's what they say. Now, tell me, what's your name? Oh, don't be shy. And why are you here? I'm sure you didn't just stumble into this part of town by accident. And you expect me to believe that? And you're not working as Batman, are you? Batman, Batman, Batman. I'm so tired of hearing his name. Aren't you? Me? You're wondering if I'm a good guy? Well, first of all, I think you mean good girl. And I don't think there's room for two masked vigilantes in this town, no. I don't chase justice. I go after whatever I want. That's right. And I want to know more about you. I don't recognize you. You don't look like the typical scum that I see walking around Gotham City. You're not scared, are you? Good. Fear is a boring emotion. Although, I wouldn't be too sure that you're safe with me. This kitty has claws. So tell me, what's your story? We all have one. You're new to town? Wife and kids? And where did you move here from? almost believable, except for the part that you moved all the way to Gotham City, all by yourself, knowing all that we have going on here. No, things just aren't adding up. Here, it's every man for himself, and I'm starting to believe that's how the whole world is. If you're not the predator, you're the prey, and you won't be finding me on the wrong side of a game of cat and mouse, no. You know, you shouldn't be walking around this late at night, especially in this part of town. Look where you wound up. I could do anything I want. Anything I want. And really, you should be thanking me. There's a couple of really nasty characters lurking around the corner. I guess you could say I saved you. Oh, does your head hurt? That bump on your head will get better soon. What to do with you now? I can't say I trust you, although I don't trust much of anyone these days. What were you looking for on this side of town? Just got lost. Very interesting. Well, I must say you've been more entertaining than I expected, but it's time for this kitty to prowl. Be careful out there. Can't guarantee that I'll be there to save you next time. Untie you. Did you forget the part where I said I'm not a good girl? It's time for you to learn your lesson. Good luck. Look who couldn't stay out of trouble. I thought I told you not to come over here, especially late at night. Silly boys never listen. You weren't looking for me, were you? Well, whoever you found did quite a number on you. Left you in a far worse state than I did. That's for sure. But, lucky you, I was just on the way to my place to drop off some medical supplies. A girl can never be too prepared. Say please. What's in it for me if I help you? A deal? I scratch your back, you scratch mine, something like that. Tempting. It would be quite cruel to leave you here like this, although I'm known to be quite cruel. Well, since you're so convincing, let's see what we have in here. Let's see if your pupils are dilating. Look at me. Well, your pupils do seem to be dilating, which is a good sign. Follow the light. So you're good at following some instructions at least. And explain to me why I should trust you. You'll have to do better than that. They really did quite a number on you. I do see that you still have that bump I left on your head, though. I hope it didn't hurt too badly. Okay, now tell me, how many fingers am I holding up? Good. Well, at least we know that's working. I suppose I should clean up those wounds for you before you make your way back home. Following you? Now, why would I follow you? Well, I have to admit, I do find you to be quite interesting. The new man in Gotham just so happened to be stumbling into the wrong side of town. Now this might sting a little bit. Oh, you're a tough guy, you can take it. There you go. I'd hate for this to get a nasty infection. Looking better already. Right there. Just a bit on your chin. Right there. Good. You know, you really should be more careful. Although, what's the fun in that? Almost done. A team? You and I? I don't think so. I don't play well with others. Although, when I need my favor, I think I'll know where to find you. There you go. Good. Good, 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 good. Does that hurt? What about there? And there? You might want to consider going to a hospital after this. I can only do so much. But let me get out a couple bandages. At least for a few of these. There you go. Let's see. You really should try to go home and get some rest after this. Knowing you, you probably won't. So, what are you chasing out here anyways? The thrill? Or are you seeking some sort of revenge? Whatever it is, I hope you're careful. I would like to see you out here again sometime. You do owe me a favor now. Well, it's been interesting as always, but the night is calling. Try to stay out of trouble, will you? But if you can't resist, you know where to find me.